Upside. Yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh. Upside.
What was that about?
How was it?
It's a true story. It's about this guy in the wheelchair, and then this black guy that's trying to find a job, which he was in jail.
Was it relevant that he was black, or you're just saying that he's
No,
black?
because all the people that went to apply for this job were older or very sophisticated, or they all have suits and stuff, and he was a black guy that wasn't a sweatshirt, and he can care less what he looks like, because all he needed was one more signature.
He was just getting
Because parole officer needed 3 signatures that he was looking for a job. So this was his 3rd job that he looked for a job. And so he needed a signature. But he go in that room and he asked the guy to sign the paper, but the guy is paralyzed. He only can move his head.
Did he sign it with his mouth?
So he says,
Does he talk
how
to
do
the
you
machine?
expect me to
Like a
sign your
robot?
paper? And he goes, oh, well, she can sign it, And so he goes, no. So he said, well, so then
Who's she?
I'll take the job.
Who's she?
The lady that was the one that does everything for him. That
You
was
skipped
like,
a hell of a lot of
she
stuff.
was like the secretary.
She's
and,
clearly only telling us the most important parts of the movie.
She was like the person that takes. She kind of take
Administrator.
care of the administrator. She did the secretarial job and the appointments and everything in his life. She took care of it, and then it's what she was hiring somebody. But
I
he
need an
didn't like-
administrator for my life.
But he didn't like anybody that she was. How do you call it? Interviewing. And so
Stop helping her.
when this black guy came in, he goes, I'll take the job. And so then she goes, what? And she goes, yeah, I'll take it. She goes, you know what you're going to be doing in here? He goes, no.
I know who he is.
And he goes, well, you're going to be taking care of him. That means wiping his butt. That means changing his, what do you call that bag of urine? How do you call that? The what? Catheter. The catheter. And so the nurse comes to teach him how to do it. And then he was like, and he was like, the guy goes, it doesn't hurt. I don't feel anything. I'm paralyzed. He goes, but it hurts me. Ah!
You should have been an actress.
It was so funny. Oh my god. And then,
So, thank you for showing us.
That was the best part of the movie.
it was really good. It was really funny. He did a lot of really funny things. Girl, it was a really good movie.
What was it called
He
again?
ends up firing him because he had a friend that was a writing friend. They exchange letters together. They've been doing it for a year, but they never met. They don't know. She has never seen a picture of her, and so supposedly she has never seen a picture of him.
Grizzly.
But he's a very famous person because he wrote a book and he's a billionaire. And so I'm
Is
sure
that with a V or a B?
I'm sure that she read out. She
BB.
looked at his name and he found it and he looked at his picture. So this guy, this taking care person, grabbed the phone and grabbed the letter and he has a phone number. So she dialed the phone number and so he gave it to him so he can talk to her. And so he was like, he didn't want to do it, but then he ended up talking to her and says, well, this is so and so. I just wanted to say hello, and if you ever want to call me back, go ahead. So that's gonna be his birthday, and he doesn't want anything to do with birthdays, and they make him a surprise birthday party, and he is furious about it. So when the lady leave the room, the guy, the taking care guy,
More acting?
the taking care guy is really pissed at him and smashed something on the floor, and that guy really like that. No. And the guy really liked that, so he goes, do you want me to throw one for you because you're mad about your birthday party? He goes, yes. So he goes, that bull over there. So he grabs the bull and he smashes it at the floor. Those flowers over there. She got the flowers and he smashed them. So she starts smashing all these things to the floor and he got all this all over the floor, you know. And she comes in and she goes, oh, what happened here? He did it, he said. Well, he didn't point because he cannot move his hands, but he said, he did it.
Oh my
So PC.
Anyway, so then the girl comes to see him. That girl, you know, the letter girl.
The letter girl.
But she could not handle him being totally paralyzed, and she's eating dinner with him, and she's feeding him and everything. And she ends up telling him that she did research him, and she did saw him in a wheelchair, but she didn't know what to expect, and this is not what she was expecting, and it was just too much for her. So he was.
Really?
So he walks out. He leaves her and he walks out. He's really upset and he walks out, and then he fires him because he said, "That's all your fault. I would have never called her. You make me call her, and now, oh my gosh, I'm never want to see you again. I want you to go. You're fired." So he fired him. So he leaves, and then after he leaves, he is like really depressed, and she fires his main person, this girl that does everything for him. She fires her, and so the one girl, the one that does the therapy, goes and finds this black guy. And tells him that, you know,
no
that
name,
he's
just the black
really
guy.
depressed and that he already fired so and so, and that he is not, you know, it's not who he is, and then, you know, down. And so he goes back to him and says, "Let's go out," and he takes him out, and he has like 5 cars, and they're all sport cars, and they're amazing, but he has this van that they usually take him because he has the wheelchair. And he goes, "We're not going in that. We're going in one of these cars because they're awesome. And I'm taking you one of these cars." So he puts him in there, and then he takes him. And he takes him. The accident that happened that he became paralyzed is because he went in one of those things that you go in the air. They have the
Zipline.
No, don't tell her. Just let her.
the,
A hang glider.
the flies
That's
around
what
with the
she's
air,
talking
but
about.
doesn't have a motor or anything. You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about? Yeah. And so that's how he had the accident. And
Yeah.
That's how he became paralyzed.
No.
So she takes him to do that, and you know, and so but he's never done it in his life, so he makes him do it with him, and he's just dying because he's so scared, you know. But it was really cool because he goes, "Thank you so much. This is the best thing that you could have ever done for me, you know, because this is the only time that she's done it after the accident, you know." So they both go in there, you know, and they do this, and it was really cool because, you know, they go around and around and around. So anyway, when they get back, you know, he says he's going to take him out to eat, and he says he has a surprise for him. And so he called the lady that he fired, and the lady is coming for the dinner, you know, and so he surprised him, and so he's really happy to see her. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you, da da da." So then anyway, so he started working for him again. Oh, I forgot to tell you something really important. He collects these pictures that he buys for, like he bought a picture for $80,000. It has the squares, they are color and painting. This like ugly, like, but his wife collected those, so he bought this picture and it's like really ugly. So he decided to paint himself. So he painted this big black dog, and he put the little no. He put these buildings in the background and everything, like, you know, like he's a giant dog, and then the one side he put exit, and then the other side I don't remember what the other side said. Anyway, so he surprised him with this picture, and he put it on the wall and everything for him. So he's like, "Oh, he goes, "Do you like it?" He goes, "Yeah." And all his workers are there and everything, you know, and everybody make a little comment and everything. So, and when it was his birthday, his neighbor that lives in the floor down, which is a really nosy, really mean, you know, person. He brought him the thing for the police, for the police that have all the report about this guy. And he goes, you know about this? And he goes, yeah, I know about that. He goes, well, do you think it's good that we have this person in the building? You're not the only one here. It's a lot of us in here. And he goes, if he's a robber and da-da-da-da-da. He goes, no. He's fine now. He does not doing that anymore. And so anyway, so he they, you know, that he came back, you know, and that guy was making comments about the picture, and he goes, oh, is that your new picture? Where did you get that? He goes, I bought it at the, you know, at the place I always get my pictures. Oh, and who's the artist? He goes, oh, somebody unrecognizable or something like that. He goes, oh, and what is this about? You know, I said, oh, well, you know, it's whatever you think it is what it is, you know. So anyway, this guy ends up buying it for $50,000, and he gives the check to the black guy, and he goes, here. He goes, what is this? He goes, your picture. He goes, oh, my picture. He goes, oh my God, so now what I'm going to do, I don't know what my career is going to be, because he's always been trying to tell him to start his own business, you know, and he's going to help him to start it. He goes, I know what I'm going to do. He goes, no, that is not your call, that's not what you're going to do, but this is money for you to start your own business, you know. So it was really fun. So anyway, that's it.
The upside.
The upside.